Sunday, June 21, 2026. Scripture, Jonah 1:11-16. Key verses, 14. Then they cried out to the Lord, "Please, Lord, do not let us die for taking this man's life. Do not hold us accountable for killing an innocent man, for you, Lord, have done as you pleased." 15. Then they took Jonah and threw him overboard, and the raging sea grew calm. 16. At this the men greatly feared the Lord, and they offered a sacrifice to the Lord and made vows to him. Meditation. I often see churches and Christians being criticized by the world. People say that those who claim to follow Jesus sometimes live no differently, or even worse, than those who do not believe. When that happens, I usually encourage people to keep their eyes on Jesus rather than on those who merely claim to follow him. Yet at the same time, I find myself asking whether I have ever caused someone to stumble or become a stumbling block to the gospel. I have committed myself to following Christ, but when I honestly examine my life, I still see many areas that are not so different from the world around me. Today's passage presents a striking contrast. On one side is Jonah, a prophet running away from God's command. On the other side are pagan sailors who fear God and value human life. Even when they are forced to throw Jonah into the sea, the sailors pray that they will not be held guilty for taking an innocent life. In the end, they come to fear the Lord, offer sacrifices, and make vows to him. Meanwhile, Jonah, God's own prophet, is fleeing in the exact opposite direction from where God told him to go. A few days ago, while reflecting on 1 Corinthians 15, I saw how easy it is to profess belief in the resurrection while living much like everyone else. Today, I see that although I have chosen to follow Christ, there are still places in my heart where I cling to my own will and resist his. The Jonah who fled toward Tarshish looks uncomfortably familiar. Yet today's passage is not only about human failure. Even when Jonah ran away, God did not give up on him. In the storm, on the ship, and in the middle of the sea, God continued to pursue him. God did not send the storm merely to punish Jonah. He sent it to call him back. When I look back on my own life, I can remember storms that served the same purpose. There were times when God blocked my plans, redirected my path, and turned my eyes back toward him. Even today, God does not use perfect people. He uses people who are willing to return to him. So I do not want to focus only on Jonah's failure. I want to see God's grace. And once again, I want to respond to his calling with a willing and obedient heart.